Student life is the most memorable phase of every person's life. It is the stage in which the whole foundation of a person's life is laid upon. The student period in every person's life is such that he doesn't learn only from books. It is the phase when one grows emotionally, philosophically, physically and socially as well. All incidents and implications drawn from those incidents are what is responsible for his nature. Every student obtains the basic education from home and his mother is his first teacher. The manners and small behavioral traits that blossom during growing years is mostly the reflection of what a child is learning at home. Once a student is admitted to school, his role models keep changing with time and situations. Friends become an important factor too. The type of company affects a lot during those immature years. Teachers and friends inspire him a lot. Whatever impression those innocent minds draw, the same is reflected back. The culture of nuclear families is in fashion. Parents are often heard complaining about the difficulties in bringing up children these days. Too much freedom in demand, too much independence. Overnight parties, excessive extravagance, splurging pocket money, no time for studies and family. All this is a common cry of such families. Aren't parents, themselves, responsible for this pitiful state? The basic need of a growing youth is family, love, attention and bonding along with moral values. One should not forget that charity begins at home. Independence and individuality both need to be respected, in order to maintain the sanctity of family. Children today are to be handled with tact in order to bridge the ever-widening generation gap. Only the reasonable demands need to be fulfilled, as there are too many expenses to be met and many social obligations to be taken care of by the parents. Our forefathers lived happily in joint families. Children loved to live with their cousins, and learned to adjust within limited means. There was perfect harmony between the generations. There never existed the concept of old age homes. There was deep respect for the family elders and love, care and concern for the youngsters. Even the minor family differences were solved amicably. Gender inequality starts early and keeps women at a disadvantage throughout their lives. In some countries, infant girls are less likely to survive than infant boys because their parents favor the boys and neglect the girls. Even though biologically, infant girls should survive in great numbers. Girls are more likely to drop out of school and to receive less education than boys because of discrimination, education expenses, and household duties. In 1995, governments around the world signed the Beijing Platform for Action, promising to take specific action to prevent discrimination against women. Yet today, more than 40 countries have laws which discriminate against women and treat them as second-class citizens. In many countries, women are subjected to violence, which the government does nothing to stop because their laws approve practices like honor killings, where a woman is killed by a family member if she does something which is thought to bring shame on the family, and wife beating. In several countries, laws make it more difficult for a woman to be independent because they restrict women's property, employment and citizenship rights. Soil is a very important factor for the germination and growth of plants. It is a renewable and abiotic resource which can be made fertile by the use of manures and fertilizer. The soil formation is a continuous process. Many factors affect the formation of the soil. Some of the dominant factors are our parent rock, climate, plants and other creatures. Time also plays an important role in the formation of soil. India basically is an agricultural country where 65% of the population is engaged in this or related occupations. Therefore, for such a country, the role of the soil becomes very important. In India, alluvial soil, black soil, desert soil, red soil and laterite soil are mainly found. The 18th century is regarded as the darkest period in Indian history because during this period, after the downfall of the Mughal emperor, there started a struggle for supremacy not only among the regional powers, but also among the foreign powers. By taking advantage of the weakness of the Mughal Empire, many regional powers declared themselves independent. In 1724 AD, Nizam-ul-Mulk founded the independent state of Hyderabad. After this, because of the lack of central power, Murshid Quli Khan and Ali Wardhi Khan founded the independent state of Bengal. In 1739, Sadat Khan made out an independent state after Hyderabad in the south. Mysore state was founded, which progressed under Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan. Marathas also took advantage of the situation and started attacking Mughal territories. European powers like Portuguese, Dutch, French and British also took advantage of the situation and tried to establish their rule in India because of three Carnatic wars. Britishers got victory against